Chaz and AJ Current Volkswagen News.
So what's the deal with the real estate market?
Huh?
If you're looking, do you keep looking?
Right.
Is it going to slow down? Will you get a better price later? If you're thinking about selling, do you sell now, or what do you do?
What do you do?
What? What's the deal?
Huh? What is the deal?
What is the deal?
What is the deal?
Tell us the deal.
Jonathan.Carbutti, Carbutti and Company Realtors on the show. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hello.
So interest rates going up. People are like, okay, it's all going to slow down now. So what do you do? Do you wait? Do you go? What do you do?
Well, I mean, it's a personal decision whether you're selling a house or buying a house. But, I can speak from personal experience. The market still is alive and well. It's a great time to sell your home. There's still a lot of affordability out there as well as far as purchasing, even though the rates are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I was reading, I read that article, by the way, by the New York Post that said U.S. home prices to sink by 2023. It's interesting. They like to use words like sink and plummet and just, talk about this uncertainty and fear. And I can tell you the market's alive and well.
Yeah, I notice when a house goes on in my town, it's gone pretty quick if it's priced right.
Nice.
Like in days.
Yeah.
So there's still this whole army of buyers out there who haven't been able to get in because when something comes on the market, you have all these people running in cash, way over asking.
Yeah.
Kind
As
of
is,
bullying them
no
out.
inspections.
Yeah.
So these houses are just popping off the market. There's a lot of buyers sitting on the bench. Now, would you recommend they sit and wait? They just go for it?
Buy now.
Yeah.
I had buyers that we were working with for 3-4 years, and they were the ones that were saying to us, we should have bought 3 years ago. We should have listened to you, John, right? The alternative, what's the alternative to not buying right now, right? It's renting, right? And we all know where rents are going, right?
Yeah.
They're through the roof. And, it's interesting, even in this article, they were saying, home prices projected to decline approximately 5% by the middle of 2023. First of all, nobody's got a crystal ball. And second of all, even in their own article, they're saying the average U.S. home price is around $429,000. So with a 5% decline by 2023, as they're stating, they're saying that national home prices are going to be around $408,000 versus $429,000. So if you really look at the math, it's not as bad as they're predicting.
5% is not bad considering how high the market went up.
Yeah.
So if you bought, then you're fine.
The market went up 11, 12%, 15%, 20%
or more
in some areas or more in some areas of the U.S. Absolutely. Of course, there's going to be a decline a little bit. So, but I can assure you, homes are flying off the shelf still. Actually, in the last 48 hours, we just put a condo on the market in Norwalk, and I just found out last night from one of my team members it went full price.
Nice.
How long was it on? One night?
48 hours.
48 hours.
That's a good turnaround.
Yeah, and case in point, the buyer that purchased it had been looking for about 6 months.
Yeah.
But, every buyer has unique needs, and they're all, many of these buyers are looking for something that's very specific as well. So they've been in the marketplace for 6 months, a year, or longer, like we've talked about in the past. And when they see what they're looking for and what they want, they are going to move on it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who have been looking and they get discouraged because they show up soon as a house goes on the market. They make an appointment.
Yeah.
Before they even get there, the house went for full price, over full price, no inspections, 30-day closing,
cash.
So there is an army of buyers out there waiting for the dust to settle a little bit.
Yeah.
So, because they're disappointed. They've been out at it for a couple of years now, and it's been really tough.
You get knocked down all the time.
Chaz, my twin brother ran an open house on a property in Wallingford 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, and a guy from New York drove down 2 hours early and was waiting at the house before he showed up.
No.
Wow.
Not too eager.
Now, why wouldn't... All right, so he just wanted to get in the house before anybody else.
Yeah, because he lost out on a couple of the properties, so he didn't want to miss his property.
Yeah.
I slept there overnight, actually. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The interest rate's going up, and I know that kind of scares people or whatever. First of all, I don't think, have we ever seen 3% before in the history of interest rates? It just seems like that rate was so wild and so low.
Yeah.
So just to give you a little history lesson, if you look at the average 30-year rate going back to 1974, they were around 19.19% back in 74. When I got in the business in 98, they averaged around 9%, and we were all celebrating later that year when they went down to about 7%. So yes, those were the lowest rates that we had seen since 74.
Unprecedented,
so,
yes.
Like 6 isn't high if we hit 6. I mean, 6 isn't high.
Six is considered normal, yeah. Even if you look at those years before, before the crash back in 2009, so like you look at 2004 through 2008, the rates were around 6.34%.
In 1985, I got into real estate, and back then, this was before cell phones. And we had these little interest rate books, and you were able to, based on the mortgage and the term of the loan, you can look up what the monthly payment would be.
That's helpful.
And the book started, the lowest rate in the book was 7%.
Oh, wow.
So when they printed this book, there was they couldn't conceive it.
Right.
Going under 7.
Right.
They're like, it'll never go under 7.
That's ludicrous.
We'll start at 7.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Waste our ink and paper on those numbers? Get out of here.
Right.
Yeah. They're just like 7%. It'll never go under that.
Wow.
It's funny. It's funny, Chaz. I remember taking my real estate exam, the state real estate exam back in 98, and having to use those books.
Yeah.
To calculate the mortgage rate, yeah.
It was such a great time because you'd be driving along with a client in the car.
Right.
I don't even think you put clients in the car anymore, do you? Because of the liability?
Yeah, no, we don't put clients.
Just meet them.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Right, you're like an Uber for them. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, you got and they don't have a car, they could take an Uber now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's better, though? It's, if you think about it, it was a lot of driving. And there's a lot of, like, what do you talk about?
Yeah.
You know?
The idle chat,
It's like this idle chat.
You're going to love this house.
And then, the wife and the husband or whoever, they want to have a conversation about what they just saw.
Yeah.
And they don't want you in the car.
Right. Put some headphones on. There you go.
Right.
Done.
So it's raining today.
That's a big advancement. And then, without cell phones, you're driving along, and then someone sees a for sale sign out in the yard.
I want that one.
Oh, what's that going for?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, great.
Yeah, let me go pull them through.
Let me go find a payphone.
Right.
Yeah. You guys got it good.
I think he knows that. I think he's well aware of that.
Well, you have to call, then, you leave a message. They get those little pink pieces, with little notes, little messages while you were gone.
Yeah.
You got to wait for the person to call you back.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
hassle.
You guys got it good.
That's why you got out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not why I got out of it.
I was helping you out there.
Yeah,
I was trying.
No, I love it. I'm fascinated by it.
You are. You're like a real estate junkie.
Yeah, but so 6%. I was talking to someone about this, and they said, "Look, if you think the rates are going to go down, you're going to wait it out, and you want to buy now. Buy now at 6%. If they go down, you refinance.
There you go."
We also, we weren't really talking about ARMs and adjustable rate mortgages in the last couple of years because the rates were so low. We have clients going for ARMs. I mean, I have a client that locked in last week for just above 4%, and they locked in for 7 years. So, a 7-year ARM.
Explain an ARM.
Yeah, what's an ARM besides the thing that has your hand on it?
Simply speaking, and I'm not a mortgage broker, it's, an ARM is an adjustable rate mortgage, meaning that you lock in for a certain number of years, and then that rate can fluctuate. It could go up or down. Most likely it's not going to go down after the 7 years. It's going to go up, but it can only go up so much of a percentage. So,
but it gives you the few years to settle in and then get yourself ready to refinance.
It's a good ARM.
Absolutely. So we're saying, most people on average are in a home anywhere from 5 to 7 years, right? So depending on how long you think you're going to be in that property, if you think you're going to be in that property for only 3 or 4 years, then maybe an adjustable rate mortgage locked in for 7 years makes sense. And not every mortgage broker is offering these ARMs, but we have some mortgage brokers here, lender partners in Connecticut, that are offering some really great rates right now for ARMs. So it's something to consider.
I think that you can look at this as a good thing. The interest rates going up will lower the prices and will slow down the frenzy. So you could actually get a house and at a good price.
Yeah.
And then when the rates go down, you refinance. It's not that big of a deal.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
There'll be another mortgage refinance boom, right?
And if the rates don't go down, guess what? Then you got in on a lower end.
Nice.
Exactly.
Jonathan.Carbutti, Carbutti and Company Realtors. Bill from Naugatuck has a question. You mind if we take it?
Sure.
Bill?
Morning, guys.
Hey.
So just wondering if you had any advice for first-time home buyer, the way the market is now with, not the greatest credit. My wife and I are looking to buy our first home. Is this now a good time for a first-time buyer?
How bad is the credit?
Around 600.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
horrible.
It's not horrible. It's not horrible. I think FHA even goes down to 580 FICO scores, if I'm not mistaken. So, but is now a good time to buy? You're asking me. Yes, absolutely. I mean, we have clients that are purchasing in the low twos, mid $200,000 price range. We have a client that just purchased under $200,000. Up in the Bloomfield area. And as far as affordability, it's a lot more affordable than it is renting right now, right? And the problem with renting is that you're not building any equity.
Yeah.
So, right, and we got about 6 months left in our lease, and then we're hoping, I'm sure when the lease re-signs, they're probably going to want to go up on our rent some more.
Exactly right.
Yep. So, what you should be doing right now is you should be talking with a lender. And we have lenders that can actually help you with that credit score as well. They can help you get the credit score up.
Really? How do you do that?
Yep. They do credit repair. Absolutely.
Credit repair.
Duct tape.
Interesting.
Super glue.
Credit repair.
I fixed your credit. Gorilla tape.
I wish it was that easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I fix it.
Well,
All right.
they're not going to pay those bills for you, but they'll put you on the right path, and they'll come up with a plan.
Bill, you want me to grab your number and pass it on to Jonathan?
Sure, that'd be great.
All right, hold on.
There you go. One-stop shop.
There you
Perfect.
go. What's this deal you have going on Thursday?
We have our next career night this Thursday, the 23rd at 6 p.m. in our Branford office. And anybody thinking about getting into a career in real estate, or you think you have what it takes to be successful in this business.
What do you need to have
brains
to be successful?
That's what I'm out.
I think what you need to have is discipline and resourcefulness and a desire to be successful. We have the systems and processes in place. We have the support. We have the training.
You just nailed the three things. Those are the three things. Discipline.
Yeah.
Right.
A desire to be successful.
Oh, a desire, yes.
Resourcefulness.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. See, everyone has the desire. Well,
Yes.
most people have the desire, but it's the discipline that gets you in trouble.
Exactly right.
I think I'd rather be on Facebook.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Too many distractions nowadays.